Great.
All right, so here we are. I'm so excited today because I met Hamoudi today, and he's
Hello.
this is Hamoudi. Hamoudi, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Hamoudi Al-Haj Al-Sheikh. Hamoudi is my family name. I'm from Algeria, exactly from the middle, let's say, south, east-south. I am Amazigh. Yeah, that's it. That's what the video would be about. And that's it.
Okay.
Back to you.
Yeah, thank you. So Hamoudi and I talked about it a little earlier, but I made a video about how Native Africans of all of Africa, no matter North, no matter South, are Black. And to say that there are no Native Black North Africans is just wrong. So I brought on a person here, Hamoudi.
Here I am.
Who's North African and he's Black.
Yes.
So Hamoudi, I'm going to show you some of the comments that I've gotten on my videos before. So let's look at them.
Let's look at them.
Let's look at these comments. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah.
This here we go right here. Okay. So here's a video that I made.
Okay.
This is Are North Africans White? This is this video. And we have a lot of people. There are 693 comments. We have someone here that says the Amazigh are non-Black people that are indigenous to North Africa. But here we have a Black Amazigh person sitting in front of us. So that's kind of weird that you say that Amazighs are not Black.
Yes. Maybe he doesn't, or he doesn't know, or he didn't get encounter of someone. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And the thing is, it's like just because you haven't encountered a Black North African doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah, North Africa is very vast. I mean, there is a lot of nations, and even the Amazighs are so many tribes. Just in just Africa, there are like 5 or 6 tribes of Amazigh. We have like Beni Mzab, we have Qabail, we have Shilhi, Tergi, Shawi, and like there are 5 or 6 just in Algeria. Imagine like from Morocco till Egypt. I mean, there are many tribes of Amazigh. You can just name 1 or 2 or 3, and each one they have each tribe they have their own dialect or tongue. Maybe for me, I can understand some, but each one has its own language. And let's say they have it. I mean, one unified language, which is Tifina, or I don't know. There is writing and something like that. For me, I know just how to speak it, but I don't know how to write it. But the accent is different from one place to another. It's very, very huge. It's very huge for.
So Majda said, "Where is he from?" I'm from Qabail from Algeria. She wants to know.
I'm from Wargla. I'm from Wargla. I assume you are from maybe Bjaya or Tizi Ouzou or Ghardaya. I don't know. Maybe from the north to south. Just name the country or name the state, please.
Hi, Vegeta. So, sorry, just people are commenting right now, so
yeah.
Hi. Okay. Ruth, are you there? Can you hear us? Oh crap. Okay, wait 1 second. There's 2 Ruths.
2 Ruths. Nice.
Hey, Ruth.
My computer's not working. Mine is not working.
Okay.
Just on the Ruth now.
All right, cool. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Hamoudi. I just wanted to show you that people are asking you questions and yeah.
Someone said I'm North African from Algeria.
Like I was saying, like the Amazigh, the Amazigh, it's very vast and it's very wide. I believe are like they are from a chain of mountain they called the Aurasi, and they are like the origin settles North Africa. So like their culture, their nations, it's spread all over North Africa. I met with an Amazigh in USA, in Vermont, in college called SAT Institute. He's a Moroccan, and I'm an Algerian. I mean, I'm in the east, he's in the west. He speaks and I can understand him. I was shocked. I can understand him. He can understand me.
You have
I
different.
mean, very different. Yes, we had different. We had the same language. Like even it's slight bit different, the vowels long and short, but I mean the words they are similar. I could understand him. That this is my first time like getting encountered with a non-Algerian Amazigh. So
Okay.
so that yeah, so I was like shocked. Then I met from Libya, Tunisia, and I even knew they are Amazighs in Egypt. In Egypt, in the south, in Said or Aswan, because now here in UAE I work with an Egyptian teacher, and he explained it all over to me. So I was like thrilled. I mean, it feels like short word.
So Amazighs are very diverse. They come from all over.
Yes, yes, exactly.
But why? So when I showed you the screen,
yeah,
okay, we understand that Amazighs can look like anything. They can be very light. They can be very dark.
Yes, exactly.
The question is, why is it that people don't believe that they can be dark? Why don't they believe that they can be black?
That's it. Maybe stereotyping or just the majority. The majority are white, yes. The majority are light skin, and they live up in the north. That's why. But for us in the south, we have Nimzab. It's a tribe called Nimzab. We have as well what we call them Tuareg. Tuareg, they are very big in the south.
Tribe. Is the Tuareg the same or they're different?
Come again, please. I didn't hear you.
Oh, is there a difference between Tuareg and Amazigh?
Yes. Maybe in traditions, culture, definitely the accent, but they all are like in the category of Amazigh. They are all like in the category of Amazigh.
And what about the people who talk about Berbers? Is that the same category as Amazigh too?
The people who?
Oh, what did you say?
You said like, can you repeat the question, please?
So people on the video that I mentioned, they talk a lot about Berbers. They say Berbers are the original people of North Africa. Like, are they the same as Amazigh people, or?
To be honest, I don't know the difference exactly between Amazigh and Berber, but I believe there are similarities between them, Berber and Amazigh, and even the adjective Berberian or something like that. I don't know the difference, but I think there is a similarity between them, and there is some aspect they can relate to each other.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Are there any more comments? Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know we could do this. All right. So let's see.
And something we have in the desert, which is tea. This is our like something.
It says here that Tuaregs is mixed. Amazighs are not black. I am Amazigh. I don't understand.
Yeah, there is a shock truth about Tuareg. I've been there to Tamrast, and they told me that the origin Tuaregs, they are light skin. They are white. But as I was saying, they spread all over, I mean, North Africa. because they get related. They married between Niger, Chad, Mali, and all that. So there were like a mixture of skin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I've heard that the origin Tuareg they are light skin.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean that they are white?
Yeah, but yes, but I think always there is a percentage or there is a minority and exceptions. We can just say for all of them, like judge for all the nation.
Mm-hmm. 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 So when they say that North Africans are not black, do you think it's because most of them are white?
Yes, or maybe just they don't have the information, or they don't have access to information, or they judge the whole picture. But I mean, like Africa, like for me inside of Algeria, sometimes when I go to the north or I have international conference, as we discussed before, like like Algerian are white. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I can see question marks all over their faces.
Wait, why?
Yeah, this is like inside Algeria. Like one international conferences in other countries, even outside countries, Europe, US, they have an idea of that Algeria is white indigenous,
Mm-hmm.
light skin, like they are not like Africa, which is something wrong. I mean,
Wait, so they don't see them. They don't.
Algeria has both. It's multicultural.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Hello?
I think also in the United States, people say, like a lot of people that I've met in Egypt and Jordan, they always say that, oh, Americans are white, Americans are white. But
Yeah.
the original people of America are not white. Like they were not the first people there. The original people, the native indigenous people of America, make up a very, very small percent.
Yes.
America. So they don't get any representation in the media.
You mean native Indians?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
they're not okay. So like, we try not to call them Indians because Columbus called them that by mistake. Like they weren't supposed to. They're not.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the word. I mean, like, what do we call them? Native American.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Native American.
Yeah, that's it.
And
yeah, because Columbus thought it's India.
Yeah, right. But I think it's similar in a way that, you can be indigenous to a land and not be the majority.
Exactly.
And so this is kind of like the point that I'm trying to make is that you can be Black, North African, and still be indigenous, even though you're not the majority.
Even though you're not the majority. That's it. That's true.
So it's that's like true. A lot of people come on and they're like, no, they're not Black. But you're just saying that because they're not the majority. But it doesn't mean that they're not native.
Yes, that's it. That's true. That's pretty much true.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Just like a lot of people, let me see. I'm going to read some more of these comments.
Okay, let's read them.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So someone is actually talking about Kabyle. So it says, said, so it says like North African are tan, olive skin to brown skin majority. White skin in North like Kabyle, Riff.
Yes, that's it.
But yeah, a lot of these people, it's hard to read. Blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it's like, nobody can really answer the question of where they came from. Everybody just has like speculation, right? Like everybody knows like Black Africans come from within Africa. But then people say, oh, these white people, like, where did they come from? Some people say there's mixture from Europe. Some people say they came from the Caucasus Mountains. some people can't. I mean, like, nobody really knows. Do you know if there's any history or like recording of like where they came from?
Like for me, the thing I'm not very like well known with the history, but the thing I know that the origin settlers of North Africa are Amazigh in general, and the Arabs they came from GCC or from the Gulf, and that's it. Like from the old times, like I don't know the timing exactly or the history exactly. Yeah, and that's it. But about like the Amazigh, they are all light skin or something like that, or what they come from. I don't know exactly where they all came from or something like that.
Do you okay? Because it's a question of whether do you think they came from inside of Africa or do you think they came outside?
For me, I think maybe they are like from inside Africa. Because if it's from the outside, they'll have an original place, but like the whole Amazigh, like they are in Africa. Like we don't have another place. Like when we say Arabs, they in Africa or in North Africa, they came from the Gulf. They came from the GCC. There is an origin, and they moved. But the Amazigh, we have them here in the North Africa. Where they came from? No, so it's their origin country or their origin place or origin like something like that.
So why is
just logically speaking?
So why is it that there are so many arguments? Like I'll show you right here. We have a person that says, "We are not Black, we are Amazigh." Right here.
Yeah, that's it. We are not Black, we are Amazigh. Maybe he doesn't know there is Black Amazigh. You can be both.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. People mix being like dark skin and seeing black or something like that.
Yeah.
Just you are from Africa.
Yeah.
You cannot say that even if your skin is light white, but you are like how can you say it? It's your origin. It's Africa. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but scientifically speaking, or DNA test, it shows that your DNA, your origin, it's from Africa. I mean, the term of whites and light skin or something like that, I think it's an intruder, and it has a negative, or I don't know, a side effect, or it gives an impact. It gives a wrong impact when you say dark skin, light skin, or something like that. It's, I think someone from Africa is more being black or more being dark skin than someone from US, which is like your origin country. And I think the study shows that all humanity are from like Africa, the origins from Africa.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, in America, you're right, like, we definitely have different just definitions of like what Black and white mean, different constructions. But it's just so interesting that, like, I don't think we all have the same definition of, you know, white and Black, right?
Yeah.
And that's like really fuzzy in like a
yes, it's
very
very foggy.
But
it's
you know,
very foggy.
Another thing you said, I'm from the US, that's my original country.
Yes.
I was born and raised in the United States, but I can say that I'm not indigenous. Like, my ancestors didn't, I mean, not all of them, some of them did, but a very small percentage.
Yeah.
But most of them came from Africa.
Yes.
So
yes, that's it.
You know, and it's like, I'm okay with saying that. Like, it's fine. And a lot of times in the United States, white Americans don't really claim their European ancestry. They just say, hey, like, we're American. Like, white means American. And that's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just like white doesn't equal North African, you know?
It's the same thing. Like black doesn't equal like
it's
Africa.
Like America is mixed, North Africa.
That's it. It goes both ways.
Yeah. Right. But there's a mixture but there's a difference between being indigenous, like being native, and in having origins from outside. Like in America, most people in America have origins from outside.
Yes.
Most people have origins from Europe, in Africa.
Europe, Africa, all around the globe. Like United States, it's a very diverse country.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it's like North Africa is very diverse too.
Exactly.
You have people who are from Europe and North Africa. You have people from, like you said, the Khalij, the Gulf in North Africa. You have people that have been there forever, that have always been there. Yeah. And it's like anytime I try to say that Black people have always been in North Africa, it's kind of like, no. Only white people have been in North Africa. And that's just...
Really?
That doesn't even make sense. Like,
it doesn't make sense.
Like, how... I was just like, okay, if it's Africa, how is it that Black people are not in North Africa? Like,
North Africa doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. And so I just wanted to show you the comments, because it's like...
No. I get it. I'm like within like it's an international aspect. It's an international point of view.
Exactly.
Like they believe North Africa is white. Like for me, I have once a global village of let's say I believe it's South Korea. Global village of South Korea. Then I met some students of South Korea, and they expect me to like African, I say like Ghana, Nigeria, or something like that. And they told them Algerians say, aren't Algerians supposed to be white?
What do you mean supposed to be?
Yes, that's it. And I was like, we have the Black people in Algeria. Like, it's Africa. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like
it's Africa. That's what they didn't know. Like, I'll tell you something. Even here in UAE, even the Arab students or the Arab mentality, like the first thing the student here ask me, sir, where are you from? And I'll play the guess games. Yes. None of them guessed Algeria.
What did they guess?
Nigeria, Sudan, that's it. Nigeria, Sudan, and something like that. Or some of them would say Morocco.
Yeah.
Because Morocco, it's very popular here in GCC, in Khalid. Okay. So, like, but Algeria, no. Algeria, really? You're from Algeria? Like,
it's just like you said, it's Africa, like,
yeah, it's Africa.
You have to expect Black people to be in all of Africa, like, because it's just Africa, like, point blank.
Yeah, for me, like,
people everywhere.
I don't know. Exactly, people everywhere.
And they're native to everywhere too. Like, it's like there can be Black native people. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You know what I mean? Like there can be native Black people in North Africa, and there can be native people who are not Black.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'll show you just one more comment. I want to know what you think about this one comment, actually.
Okay.
So let me make the screen bigger. So right here, it says, I am Berber from Algeria, North Africa, and we are white because we are Mediterranean, and I don't know what that is. Oh, the weather. He's saying the weather here is like Europe.
The weather is like Europe?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. Like in Algeria, we have 3 different weathers. We have like humidity weather, so in the shore. And we have like in the mountains, which is cold, and we have the desert hot, and like the very least of Algeria, like in Tamrast, their weather is like a Mediterranean weather. So we have different. Algeria is 2.3 million kilometers square.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just my city, which is Wergla, which is three times bigger than UAE. UAE here, I believe it's like 83,000 kilometers square.
Where you?
And
that's where you are from?
Yeah, where I'm from, just the city, it's bigger 3 times, multiplied by 3, than UAE. UAE multiplied by 3. It's just one city.
Wow.
Algeria is a continent.
Yeah.
I mean, all the nations, cultures, traditions. I mean, you can just minimize it, or you can just limit it to a certain type or a color or something like that. Algeria is a word. The whole world is there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's why I'll be responding to this guy. Like maybe like maybe you are from Bijaya or Tizi Ouzou or Ardaya, but you know that even Amazirs in Bijaya, Tizi Ouzou, Ardaya, even Shawis, Kabil, all that, they have dark skin. I believe they have dark skin. Maybe he didn't come in contact with someone. That's it.
But see, you're saying like maybe these people are saying that because they don't come into contact with like Black Africans. But is it like, I have never been to Algeria. Like I've been to Egypt. I've been, to Upper Egypt. I've been to Oman, to the UAE, to Jordan. And like, it doesn't seem like it's very separated. Like it's very mixed in those countries. So in your country, it's like separated. Like, do people separate themselves based off of tribe or color? Like, because it's hard.
It's
to
not
that someone.
It's not they separate. Okay, it's not they separate themselves, but it's very vast. It's very vast. For me, like I'll give you an example of how vast it is. For me to move from my city to the capital, it's 800 kilometers. It takes me 12 hour drive.
And that's driving through the desert.
Yes, not just from one city to another, like department states. We have like 48 states or 50 states. I don't know the updates, but it's very vast. It's not they just don't they limit themselves, but maybe they don't have an idea. When they have an ID, they would be more clear.
Oh,
for me, like
the driver's license, right?
No, they don't have an idea about different places. Yes, they don't have the. Yes, they don't have a view. They don't have, let's say, they don't have a point of view about it. For me, like when I went to the desert, I knew things about the Kabils there. I knew about the Tuareg. When I to the south, to the north, wherever you go, you will learn new things. But as soon as you are in your department or in your city or in your state, you would be limited at this view.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Because I had similar experiences. Like, for example, when I went to Jordan, I said that I'm American.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, no, no. So I had a similar experience to you. Yes. Where they were like, no, 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 you're not American. Americans are
They're African.
Right. They were like, Americans are supposed to be white. Just like they said to you, Algerians are supposed to be white. But it's like, they look at me as African, and I think that's funny. But like, you live in Africa, like you are from Africa, like you are from Nigeria, and they're like,
I'm supposed to be white.
Like, I'm pretty sure your family has always been there. Like they haven't. Like
for me, like I'm from my family. It's diverse. My mother is white, literally white. My father is black. So we have a mixture. And as I was saying, like my sister is white, like white. And sometimes when I introduce her to like she's my sister when we are working, I believe like once I was walking with her in the street and met some friends, and they asked me, who is she? And I told them she's my sister. And I said, really? You have a white sister? And that's it. I mean, like, diversity. Something I'm very proud of being an Algerian is diversity we have. And something even, like, we don't have so many black Amazigh. We don't have so many black Amazigh. Even we have city in the south, which is called Ghadaya. They are Amazigh and they are white, and the majority of Amazighs in Algeria are white. But in Ouargla, we have in Amrast, in the north. In the north, we have a black Amazighs as well.
Yeah. And I think it's not hard to accept that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's hard to accept that there are black ones, because like you said, it's Africa. Like, black people are they're supposed to be there. Like,
it's Africa, you're supposed to be black. Even the white, they're supposed to be black.
No.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I know, but
it's a joke.
You're not supposed to be black, but it's just I just wish that they could just accept the fact that that's it. That's it. And not only just accept that they're black, but also accept that they are native at the same time.
Exactly.
Like, you don't have to be white to be native to North Africa. Like,
North Africa. No. It doesn't go. It doesn't go, and it doesn't match.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
But
if you want to play by, let's say, by the origins, it's Africa. If you want to play by history and everything, there is very many diversities, and many countries, like in the past, they have entered the North Africa, and it's been a home for many cultures and many traditions.
Exactly.
I mean, you cannot, till now, you cannot. For me, I cannot name the origin settlers or something like that. I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah.
You can hear different stories, different tribes, different names, and for me, I can't distinguish which one of them is right.
Yeah. Definitely, I understand that. Definitely. Some people.
So it must be open. Like, it must be open to what we have, or even if it's a minority of its I don't know, must look for it.
Yeah.
Look for those spots.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing kind of in America in a way. It's kind of sad because, oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like you said, people look at you in your own country. They look at you and they're like, wait, you're Algerian, you're supposed to be white, right? Okay. Let me just, in America, we have something similar, okay? Just like they say to you, they're like, wait, you're black? How are you black? And you're like, what are you talking about? We're in Africa. Like, there are black people in Africa everywhere, right? Natively and indigenously, there are black people everywhere. Okay, I think, but still, like, they're like, wait, how are you in the North? Like, it's like that in America. So you know how, like, indigenous people of America are not Europeans, they're not white.
Yes.
And then you have, like, this crazy man that's the president right now.
Don't get me started with that one.
Jesus. And it's crazy. It's, like, literally insane. He will sit there and say, send the Mexicans back. And you're like, what are you talking about? They have always been here.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's like, okay, we understand that Mexicans are a minority. Okay, we get it. Okay?
Yeah.
We understand that they are a minority. However, they have always been, first of all, America stole Mexico. Like, so Texas used to be a Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
California, lower California used to be Mexico.
In Mexico.
So these people have always been here. Like, they haven't left. It's just like, this land has been stolen. So it's like it's not, even though it's not the same thing, it's a similar type of mindset where people are surprised that people who have always been there are there. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who said this? Someone said Ola.
Hello?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Just it's been cut in. Maybe the service is weak.
Okay. You said it was cutting off?
Yes. It's cutting off.
Okay. Never mind. I think we're good. The internet is bad. So
it's not clear.
It's not clear. It's not clear. So thank you.
Yeah. I think I don't know what happens, but I mean, for me, it says here 100%. The bars they are all up.
So it must be I think
But the voice and the image is cutting.
Okay. So
Yeah. Now it's back. I think
it's back. Okay.
It's coming and
going.
Yeah.
Okay. Hamude, I just want to say thank you, and I want to we're gonna end it now because the internet is
You
back.
most welcome.
Okay.